Last week we talked about sea glass and how collecting it is a very popular hobby here on Delmarva. You know, most sea glass comes from old bottles that end up in the water for many years.
Now, some fortunate collectors are able to get their hands on old bottles while they're intact and still in good condition. And here to tell us more about that this afternoon, some of those unique bottle finds. This is the president of the Delmarva Antique Bottle Club. This is Keith Fleming. Keith, thank you so much for joining us.
Keith, thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Who knew that something as simple as bottles could be the source of putting together a club? You've been telling us some of these really have some rich stories behind them.
Absolutely. That's our club mission, is education through collecting bottles and also scholarships. We give scholarships.
Really?
And the whole history of our country is in this glass.
Yeah, because you were talking about some of the stuff that you have on the table here, and I see where the education comes in, because you, specifically with things like insulators, a lot of people may come across this and not know.
Right, not know the value.
Yeah.
Or the history that's connected with each piece.
So tell us about this, these insulators.
Well, they all have the tags right on them, and this is a special order from the electric company for lines. They had telegraph and telephone lines on the same poles. In order to be able to tell the difference of which line was which, this was a special order to carry one of the lines. So when the lineman knew to go fix something, the blue lines were telephone, the green lines were electric.
So you would see these on top of telephone poles.
Telephone poles, yes.
Some other things on the table here, obviously bottles.
Yes, obviously bottles.
One of them, which would you say is your most valuable one on the table, or most interesting one?
This particular bottle here has a rich history. It's the Casper Whiskey Company. Casper was the very first whiskey company in America to offer at-home sales. They sent you a 3, 5, or 10-gallon jug filled with their whiskey and the bottles to fill it with. You know, there's history in this cobalt blue bottle.
How about that?
And they're pretty rare. They're pretty expensive.
Okay, so you've got my interest. I'd like to start collecting bottles. Any suggestions?
Find out something you like. There's probably 100 categories of collecting bottles. Inks, poisons, medicines, beers, if you like local stuff. I know that you're involved with the Laurel Volunteer Fire Company. Right. And here's a Laurel Delaware medicine right here. And they're very collectible. They're local. It was probably from between 1870 and 1880. This gentleman was a doctor in Laurel. You can research it, find his history. He made probably about 3 or 4 products that are embossed from Laurel, Delaware.
Let's talk a little bit about money, because you know, we were talking before we started the segment about how some of these pieces, not necessarily these pieces, but some pieces can bring in tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so what are you talking? I mean, what's the range?
There are several levels of collectors. Being the president of a club, I like to think there is a place for everybody in collecting, whether you have 10 bottles that are worth $10 or you have 1,000 bottles that are worth $500,000. This is an American historical flask. The groups range from, I think, group 1 to group 79, I think. And there's probably anywhere from 20 to 50 bottles in each group, of which are the most desirable. These flasks, when they're in the most desirable groups and they're in very odd colors, bring his unbelievable amounts of money. The highest sold American flask to date was over $170,000.
Whoa.
Yes.
All right. You have a show coming up.
Yes, we do. That is why I'm here, to promote our show on May 19th at the Volunteer Fire Hall in Ellendale, Delaware, from 9 till 3. It's a fundraiser. All the proceeds that come in the door, all the other fundraising that we do, every cent goes towards scholarships. There are local scholarships. Our club is Delmarva, so we're the whole peninsula. We have members from Washington, Pennsylvania, Philly, so we reach out pretty well. But the whole idea is to do these scholarships, and we are so blessed, Jimmy. You know about this, the volunteer fire companies. Our Ellendale Volunteer Fire Company charges us no rent for our meetings, no rent for our hall for the show. The Ladies Auxiliary does the catering for us for the show.
They're all behind you on this.
And they match us. Every dollar we raise for scholarships, they match us for it. So we're able to give these kids double what they apply for in the scholarship.
This is fantastic. Thank you for doing what you do and putting back into the community. But I got to ask you, you've been talking about bottles that are hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
You ever broken one?
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
What'd you do?
Actually, a couple years ago at a show, a friend of mine opened the car door and the box rolled out, and the bottle that broke was worth about $250.
Oh my!
Which is a lot to me. And unfortunately, I had that bottle sold to a friend that day, and that's the only reason I brought it. Hey, it's part of it.
I'm gonna let you pack these up today.
Okay, I will do that. I will do that.
President of the Delmarva Antique Bottle Club, Keith Fleming, thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.